So what's up to all my beautiful queens, divas of a more mature age? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel today. I am the Eva Monroe, and today we're going to talk about skincare and how I 100% like messed up my skin. I don't know if you guys had noticed, but my skin was on some real jive stuff over the past, I would say month or so, probably for about the past month, maybe even 2. And we're going to talk about how that happened. And I'm going to share with you guys what I'm actually doing to my skin now and how I'm playing it safe. So let me tell you a little bit about 2 years ago, I actually did a skincare video. People were asking me what's your skincare routine? Share your skincare routine. So I did a skincare video. And in that video, I shared my ever so basic, as you know what, skincare routine, which was basically Purity face wash, Pond's moisturizer, a little bit of Mario Badescu under eye cream to keep the bags away. And I would use a little coconut oil or whatever underneath my eyes to keep from getting fine lines and wrinkles and things like that. So I got fancy, y'all. I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to start doing a little more with my skincare routine. Because I talked about this in my skincare video before, how I watch some girls on YouTube doing their skincare routine and they're doing 99 steps. And I'm like, I'm tripping. I got 3 little scraggly steps here, that I'm using, and they're 20 or, 30 or whatever, and they're doing 99 steps. And then lately I've been seeing a lot of celebrity skincare routines. And celebrities are showing what it is they're doing to their skin. And I don't like these videos, okay? I only like them when they're true and authentic. And what I mean by that is that when we have celebrities who are like, oh yeah, I'm doing stuff, child. I did some stuff here and I did some stuff here. I can respect that. But when we have celebrities, okay, I'm a name drop, okay? Like Jada. I love you, Jada, girl. And when I saw, somebody sent me the link to watch the video for her skincare routine, I was geeked. I was like, well, what is this girl doing? Because I know she got $1 million skincare routine. And Jada, we see you, girl. You sitting up there. You have a microdermabrasion machine that set you back a couple grand. I know it ain't cheap. It was professional grade. It was a whole big old machine. But you steaming your face over a Pyrex bowl of water. Girl, cut it out. I bought a steamer on Amazon for $40. If you don't stop playing with me, you know this stuff is not true and it's not authentic most of the time. And these celebrities are not showing you exactly what it is that they're doing to their skin. They're getting treatments. They're doing things most of the time. I won't say all the time, but most of the time they're doing things, but they get on these little skincare videos and they play like all they're using is Ivory soap and Johnson & Johnson's baby lotion on their skin. And we know that's not true. So I started stepping up my skincare game, okay? Stepping up in my mind. But we're going to use the term stepping up very loosely today. A company reached out to me and asked me if they could send me their skincare products. And this is what started it all off, okay? And I said, yeah, send me your stuff. I want to do some things different. I want to be young and dewy and fresh and gorgeous as long as I can be, right? So the name of the company is City Beauty. Now, okay. Now, I just want y'all to know they sent me these products to try out. I'm not being paid for them. Nothing like that. They knew that they were going to get my honest, unbiased opinion about said products. Okay. So as soon as I got the products, I stopped doing what I was doing to my skin. Everything. I dropped my entire routine. And I also stopped using Purity. Because you know what's funny? It's funny how we listen to a lot of things that people say. And even though we know it doesn't apply to us, we start going, well, dang, A lot of people commented on my skincare video, ooh, be careful with Purity. Purity breaks people out. Well, apparently I'm not people because Purity never broke me out. But I started listening to this and I was like, you know, well, maybe something ain't good with Purity because I know, hell, they changed up the fragrances in the Philosophy line. What's to make me think that they're not changing up the skincare products as well? So I went out and I purchased CeraVe. Now, I brought 2 different kinds of CeraVe. I bought the one that doesn't bubble up and foam up. I was washing my face with that and I was like, yeah, I don't feel clean because I don't see bubbles. I told y'all before, if soap don't hit it or if I don't see bubbles, I don't feel like it's clean. And apparently that's the wrong attitude to have, but we'll get to that later. So then I went back and I bought the one that bubbled. And I was actually mixing them together to cleanse my skin, right? Which was cool. It was working out just fine for me. So I start using these City Beauty products. Now, they sent me a Blue Defense Hydro Gel, okay? And the suggested use is morning and night. Apply a dime-size amount to clean dry skin, particularly in patchy or dull problem areas. Allow to fully absorb before following up with other products. So this is what the packaging looks like. Their packaging was really cute. This came with a little gold spoon. I don't know what I did with it. That you could actually dip the hydrogel out. So I started, using this. And then I was using the under eye recovery cream, which looks like this. Now remember, I told you I ceased all of my previous skincare routine, all of my previous skincare stuff that I was doing, and just started using this stuff. No Mario Badescu hyaluronic eye cream, none of that. I just went full throttle with City Beauty products. And I started using their Daily Veil, and this is Skin Perfecting Daily Veil. It has SPF 19 in it. So about a week and a half in, I started to feel like my glow was leaving. And no shade on these products whatsoever. No shade on these products. I started to feel like, I joke around all the time and tell you guys, like, I'm a greasy girl, right? I'm always greasy. Like today, you look at me, I'm greasy. I don't even have, I have a tiny bit of Lancome moisturizer on, and that's it. And I'm typically always greasy. So I start using these products. And I start to notice my skin just becoming very dry and dull and just, I wasn't looking good, right? I wasn't looking right. So I said sometimes when you start using new products, you have to give them time to really take effect and do what it is they're supposed to do. And sometimes I've heard it takes like 30 days, you know. So I hung in there and I just kept using the products, until one day I looked at my skin in the mirror and I said, this is not working for me. So we're going to cut all of this right here, right now. We're going to stop using these products. To make a long story short, these products did not work for me. I did not combine them with any other products. Wasn't using none of my other stuff. Wasn't using Pond's. Wasn't using my Mario Badescu eye cream, my protein cream. Nothing. Wasn't using none of that. Was just using these City Beauty products, and they just did not work for my skin type. Okay, that's not saying that they're not going to work for you. So they also sent me something else that I love, and that is their City Lips. Okay, if you don't ever touch their skincare products, you got to try their City Lips. Their City Lips are good. Now, all of them have plump in them. They plump you up, make you look like you had some things done. Somebody asked me not too long ago in the comment section, did I? I'm like, no, girl, it ain't that serious to me. It was probably a plumper. Put you a good plumper on. You ain't even got to maintain it every 6 months like you do when you go get that stuff put in your lips. You can plump when you want to plump. So these are matte. This is Rosy Mauve, which let me show you guys what that actually looks like. I'm gonna swatch like the gurus do. That's Rosy Mauve. Very nice. This video is not about lippies, but I just wanted to make sure I shared these with you guys as well. And actually, that's not Rosy Mauve. That's Blush Rose. This is Blush Rose. This is Rosy Mauve right here, which I also like. And these are matte, but they go on really creamy and they're not drying. Let me find mine. Cute. But actually my favorite one is the clear. And this is a plumping gloss. And it just goes on clear, but it plumps you up. Oh, it's so moisturizing. I love it. So City Lip. It smells kind of funny though. I think because it has plumper in it. I don't know. But they also sent me, this is like a, oh, is it holographic or what's the, it kind of has gold in it, gold shimmery in it. I like that one as well. And, oh, this one, which is just a nude pink. I love to pair this with my Kim K 3.5 nude. So, try their lippies, but their skincare products did not work for me. So let's talk about what I'm doing. Okay, so previously I have talked about how a lot of the skin stuff I do to my face comes out of my kitchen. The things that I have been doing for years, like egg white and toilet paper masks. If you've never heard of that, look it up. When I started in with the City Beauty and trying to get fancy smancy, and I wasn't doing the egg white and toilet paper mask, notice a change in my skin. I have been doing that for several years. And can you get salmonella? I've heard people say, oh, you can get salmonella, whatever. I've never got it. And I've been doing that for years. Nothing. And when I say nothing, almost nothing helps my skin feel better than when I do that mask. So another thing that I do, and I forgot my turmeric, is bentonite clay. You can order this on Amazon. Mix it up with like a capful of apple cider vinegar. And sometimes I'll add a spoon of this activated charcoal powder, make a mask, put it on my face. Oh, it is so, you can just, it's almost like you can just feel all of the toxins and the bad stuff being sucked right out of your face. Like with the egg white mask, the egg white and toilet paper, when you do that, when I haven't done that for a while and I go back to doing it, it's quite uncomfortable because I can feel everything just being pulled out of my face onto that toilet paper. And then when you pull it off, it's like, whoa, okay. So these masks, now when I'm wearing makeup, oh, let me talk about that. I'm having no foundation February. No foundation February. So as you can see, you can look at me today. There are 3 things I'm not doing in the month of February. And I know we haven't even made it to February yet. We're a few days away, but I've already started and I'm not doing it for the entire month of February. I'm not wearing any foundation. I'm not arching my eyebrows, and I'm not washing my hair. And I know y'all like, you gonna be running around like a whole dirty broad the whole month of February. When I was working on this room, I couldn't get to my eyebrows. And I've been taking these, I talked about this in my group, I've been taking these vitamins, and I noticed that they're like doing some things to my hair. I'm like, because I shaved off all of my hair in August because I was bored and it was Rona and I was stuck in the house and my husband was probably getting on my nerves or something. I shaved off all my hair and bleached it blonde. And I'm telling you, my hair has already grown back, like, and then some. So I was like, okay, if my hair is growing like this, maybe I should see what these brows gonna do. So while I was working on this room, I was not filming, so I wasn't plucking, wasn't arching, anything. And I looked at my brows and I was like, well, dang, I thought I didn't have any brows, but I think there's hope. So for the entire month of February, I'm not arching or anything. And as you guys can see today, all I've been doing is slightly filling them in and then using concealer to clean them up so I don't look like too much of a ragamuffin. So that's the reason why I have concealer on my eyes. But I was going to do eyeshadow today for this video, but I was like, no, I ain't doing it. It's no foundation February. So I'm going to let my eyebrows grow in. I'm going to let my skin breathe. And I'm going to let my hair do its dirty thing and grow. So those are 3 things I'm not going to be doing in the month of February. So now back to my skin. So in the evening, when I take my makeup off, I'll either use this almond oil, or I have one of these in the bathroom. I will use the almond oil, or I will use this jojoba oil. And I just cover my face in it. And even since I've not been wearing makeup, I've still been doing that before I actually go in with my cleanser. I'll just slather my face down in it, let it sit on my face for a little while, massage it around and in and all that good stuff, and then wipe it off and go in with my cleanser. I'm back. She's back to this. This works for me. This doesn't break me out. This doesn't suck every ounce of moisture out of my face, doesn't dry my skin out, doesn't make me look 90, doesn't make this, I'm using this. I'm back to this. So if this doesn't work for you, I understand, I get it. However, this works for me, 100% works for me. So I do that, and then after I've had my shower, because I will typically cleanse my skin and then get right in the shower, then I will steam with this baby right here that I've showed you guys before. Jada, girl, get you one of these. Get entangled with one of these. One of these. And stop playing around with that Pyrex bowl of water that ain't staying hot for 5 minutes. Get you one of these. I love this. And I will fill this up with water, put the towel over my head, and I try to stay here for 5 minutes or more. And that is what I feel helps my skin absorb the products that I'm going to be applying to it much better. Okay, I had to learn another hard lesson before I get on to what I'm actually putting on my skin now. I have been swearing by this Mario Badescu protein night cream. And I was having a moment where I was saying, my pores are huge and they're still recovering, right? This stuff is thick, y'all. And when I say thick, I'm talking about like Meg Thee Stallion thick. This stuff is thick. But it felt good on my skin. However, it's a little bit too thick for me. And I cannot use this all the time. And I had to learn that the hard way. So I had to start cleaning out my pores, and I was doing that by doing my steaming, my mask, and I have one of these things. Now, don't use the picking tools in here, okay? Don't use the picking tools, because I'm telling you, I'm just now recovering over here from where I was picking. But the one thing that I'm absolutely obsessed with in this kit is the pore cleaner. And it's just this thing right here. And you just take it and you just drag it down or up or however you want to drag it. And you can just see all the bad stuff coming out of your pores. Or if you have a blemish that's like ready to rock and roll, you can just pop it with this real quick. But don't use the picking tools, y'all. Don't use the picking tools, please. So I had to stop using the Mario Badescu protein night cream on a consistent basis. Like if I'm going through some things where I'm extremely dry, then probably gonna be okay. But no, this clogs my pores and in a horrible way. So I cannot use this all the time. So I started using, first after I cleanse my skin, I started using this almond oil. I dumped out, when I bought this bottle, I dumped half of it into another bottle. I just got this because I wanted the bottle. There is grapeseed oil in here. There's jojoba oil in here. There's some helichrysum oil, lavender oil, just a few drops of that, and a few other essential oils. So after I'm done steaming, I will apply a few drops of this, massage it into my skin. And then I have started using Genifique and Lancome's Regenerate. So I had to, my skin was in such bad shape that I had to leave here for a while. Like this was not going to help me. I needed some professional help. So are these products expensive? They are, because I'm cheap and I've been using Pond's and Purity. These have been my staples for years. So y'all know it killed me to buy these. But I got a sample from Bloomingdale's of the Genifique, and I used only the sample. It was like a little teeny tiny bottle, and I started to notice the difference in my skin, and I was like, okay, I need to be using this serum. So I'm using this as a moisturizer. It also has an SPF in it. I'm still using my hyaluronic eye cream because this works for me. This keeps the baggage away. And when I don't use this, I can tell my under eyes get puffy. So this is tried and true for me. And I also have been using the Regenerate Lancome eye cream. So what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is do what works for you. All of what celebrities are doing and these fancy skincare product lines and this stuff that people want to send you. I have had 2 more companies reach out to me and ask me if they could send me their skincare products. And I said 100% no. No, you cannot. I'm sorry. You cannot. I cannot accept your skincare products because I'm just not willing to do that to my skin. Sometimes I feel like you can just be doing too much. I'm taking good vitamins. I have a good cleansing routine. My skincare routine is simple enough, it's safe enough, and it works for me. So, okay, I want to talk about something else that was a problem for me. And I want to talk, this is the reason why I'm having no foundation February. I want to talk about these things right here. Y'all, this is not even the half of it, okay? Fenty, Urban Decay, Lancome, MAC, Maybelline, and more Fenty. All right, now, this is another problem that I started having with my skin. Now, this was after the City Beauty fiasco, and I went back to my skincare routine, and I was like, all right, I'm ready for, I'm ready for some makeup again. I want to start snatching my face again. Let me tell you something that does not work for me, first and foremost. Matte 24-hour anything doesn't really work for me. And I'm okay with that. And you know why I'm okay with that? Because at 43, I don't do anything for 24 hours. Like, I'm not going to be anywhere for 24 hours. I don't need my foundation to last 24 hours. I don't need my lipstick to last for 24 hours. That dries my lips out. Matte and Super Stay and dry Fenty does not work for me. It does not work for me. I'm sorry. Riri, I love you. This is like, is this like $1 billion company now? This works for many people. Apparently, I'm strange. It doesn't work for me. Urban Decay, Stay Naked. Anything that it takes me 20 minutes to wash off, it does not work for me. Does it go on good? It goes on good. However, this is another thing that I've learned, that matte Super Stay 24-hour, 9-hour, whatever hour stuff is very drying to the skin. And when you're a woman of a more mature age, in my opinion, it seems to suck the moisture out of your face, and it seems to highlight fine lines and wrinkles, right? And then don't get cute with yourself and use this stuff right here. Powder. Powder has become my worst enemy. I'm just not powdering my face. I spent a lot of time not powdering my face, and then for some reason I felt obligated to go back to the powder. I got back on the powder, y'all. Like I started baking, powdering here and setting here. Doesn't work for me. The only foundations, the only two that honestly I can say I can get by with are Maybelline Dewy and Smooth, because I'd rather be greasy than have pancake face on any given day. That's always my thing. I don't care about being greasy. I don't mind that. Now, I don't want stuff to be creasing up and all that, caking up in corners and stuff, but I don't mind being greasy. I'd rather be greasy than to be, you know, look like cake face and have every single pore and fine line and wrinkle on my face showing. I was drying out my under eye area terribly. And MAC sometimes works for me, but let me tell you something that the MAC consultants gotta know. If you work for MAC and you're watching this video, let me tell you something that you gotta know about us brown girls, okay? We are all not NC45 or NC47. We're not. We come in all different shade ranges, and we come in every color of the rainbow. We don't all need a NC45 or NC47 or NW45, okay? Because they also they'll always put me in NW45, NC45 or NC47. And then all of my friends who are not even the same color as me, they're nowhere near the same color as me, they say, well, what color is your MAC? And I say, well, they say I'm NC47. They say, girl, I'm NC47. I'm like, you're not NC47. And we all running around looking crazy. So watch your foundation. Check your foundation. If I'm getting ready to again, because I did it at the beginning of quarantine, but I started going quarantine crazy. I was like, I'm gonna find my right darn foundation if it kills me and if it breaks me. And so I started buying all this stuff again, but I'm throwing all this mess in the trash. And I'm gonna use what actually works for me, which will probably end up being like a tinted moisturizer or something. I can appreciate, like today, I can appreciate my freckles. I can appreciate when my skin really actually looks like skin. Thank you so much for listening to me today. That's my skincare routine. You guys keep asking me. There it is. There's what I think you should not do to your skin and what I'm actually doing to my skin. So until I see you again, be blessed and bye for now.